Education TV, waking up the Bantus from sea to sea. Black Free Education.
Okay, this is Black Free Education TV, where we're stepping back from the brink towards a more meaningful future. With our theme verse being, Thy word is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So if your ancestors were scattered via the transatlantic slave trade or the Mohammedan Arabic Islamic slave trade, then you are the children of Almighty. Sunini Nanini Samandla, the mighty one of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Oh yes, Black history. The study of the Bible is Black history. And so you're welcome tonight. Welcome to the show. Welcome. Share the link to everyone. And let somebody know tonight that you are connected to the show. We give him all the praise. We give him all the glory. We give him all the honor because he is due all the praise and all the honor. Oh yes, share the link and text a friend. And after the show, make sure you follow us on all the channels. It is on Telegram Live, it is YouTube Live, Facebook Live, and the recording is uploaded on Bantu. You are welcome tonight to the show. All praises to Almighty Sunini Nanini Samanda. We give him all the praise and all the glory.
Waking up the Bantus from sea to sea. Black Free Education TV. Waking up the Bantus from sea to sea. Black Free Education TV.
Every time we begin to say who we are, we're being told when we say we are the chosen, we're being told that we are anti-Semitic, to shut us down. This time, the long time, this time, the been before time.
This is what I have to say, and I think you will agree. There is someone who's been running around, claiming to be you and me. And now, there's no compromising. It won't be stopped, the awakening. It's real. And we don't care how you feel. Trust, hear, and understand. We're simply speaking true. We're exposing that fake holy land and gathering all the proof. We are not claiming to have found everything, but the Most High helps us remember. Just like He opened up our eyes and showed our New Year's in September. We don't live in fear. We're not on our own. Shinike Modimo will never leave us alone. There's no more picking the fruit from off of the vines. It's time that we draw the line. The time has come to use the gifts the Most High gave to you. Stand up, stake your claim, bear the fruit. No more going to the nations to beg or plead. So many, not any, will bring them down to their knees. Their noses in the air, and they're still walking tall. But pride comes before a fall. Now
are perfect, your words are true. They can never be broken, they are steadfast and true. Because you cannot lie, I have confidence in you, that whatever you say, you will do. You promise to deliver us, to rescue us from the hands of our oppressors, to dismantle every plan of the enemy. From your throne on high, you heard our cries and said, you take us back to our father's land, to set us in our land flowing with milk and honey, to give us more than we could think of or imagine, to give us eternal life free from pain and sadness. Above all things, to give us a new heart free from sin, so we can walk in the righteous image we were created in. These are the promises to your kin.
It's clear, it's evil that brings you here. When you shed the blood, but not shed a tear. Now you're facing annihilation for corrupting the most highest creation. And there was no repentance. Death is your reward, and hell will be your sentence. And if you didn't know, now you know. And then he's gonna bring the pain and file the rain on the seed of Cain. Burns, and then he said the wicked will burn. So in a matter of time, you see the tables turn. Time, you can no longer buy your time. It's the end of days and the end of the line. But your pride rejects the straight and narrow. You refuse to learn the lessons of Pharaoh.
So many, not many will get the glory. To our mighty one, we will continually pray. Modimo, all that we know. You hear our cries, all praise to the Most High. So many, not many will get the glory. To our mighty one, we will continually pray. Modimo, all that we know. You hear our cries, all praise to the Most High.
All praises, lions coming out the cages, and then he's bringing judgment, and it's coming in stages. War like you've never known before. Bring your mighty men, you better bring your all. Destruction and unprecedented levels, cause your land's become the habitation of devils. And if you didn't know, now you know. Proof, even though we bring the proof, your life punches silent, asking what is truth. Lies, all you ever spread are lies. You didn't realize it would be your demise. Run, you're gonna be on the run. You've been weighed and measured in your kingdom's blood, and now you're in a no-win dilemma, cause you're fighting against Jerusalem.
So many, not many will get the glory. To our mighty one, we will continually pray. Modimo, all that we know. You hear our cries, all praise to the Most High. So many, not many will get the glory. To our mighty one, we will continually pray. Modimo, all that we know. You hear our cries, all praise to the Most High. Give him all the praise, give him all the give him all the praise on high. Give him all the praise, give him all the give him. He dwells with you and I. So many, not many will get the glory. Our mighty one will continually pray. Modimo, all that we know. You hear our cries, all praise to the Most High. So many, not many will get the glory. To our mighty one, we'll continually pray. Modimo, all that we know. You hear our cries, all praise to the Most High. Give him all the praise, give him all the give him all the praise on high. Give him all the praise, give him all the give him. He dwells with you and I.
Give all praise, all honor, and all glory to the Most High, Senini Nanini, our Heavenly Father. Dwells in the praises of his children, the Bantu.
And if you didn't know, now you know.
When I look through your eyes, I see what you see. An intense, immense love you have for your family. You said in your word, you are married to us. It's like when a man leaves his mother and his father, he cleaves onto his wife and they become one. Bantu, Bantu, so ni na ni. Through your eyes, I see you, I see you. Through your eyes, I see you, you see me. I am the bones of your bones, the flesh of your flesh, the spirit of your spirit, the DNA of your DNA. Oh, so ni, not ni. I hear your words. You said, choose life, choose me. Bantu, Bantu, so ni, not ni. Through your eyes, I see you, I see you. Through your eyes, I see you, you see me. Tell me, who shall separate us from you? Your love, so ni. Tell me who. You see, I am determined. Neither life, nor death, nor angel, nor principality, nor power of things present, nor things to come, nor height, nor depth, nor any other creature will separate us from your love. So ni, not ni. Through your eyes, I see you, I see you. Through your eyes, I see you, you see me. Through your eyes, I see you, I see you. Through your eyes, I see you, you see me. So nini, na nini, you spoke to us. You said, only you have I known. We repent for committing spiritual adultery against you.
Brother Natani, I have 2 king sons, and I can see how they have been affected by this wicked European system. And I wish, above all things, that they would prosper and be in good health, even as their soul prospers. I know that's what Sonini Nanini wants for them as well. Brother Natani, how can our people be liberated from the emotional, spiritual, and psychological programming of this evil European system?
Well, Sister Leah, that is a very important question, because how do we come out of this? Well, the first step is to wake up, put on strength, and tap into Sonini's unmerited love that he put in our DNA. As it says in Isaiah chapter 51, and recognize who the enemy actually is and what lies we have believed that created the strong delusion we find ourselves in. And you know, some people call it the Matrix. Remember, the Matrix is the battlefield, and the spiritual wars waged against us and the tribes of the earth who belong to specific bloodlines. This war has caused us to suffer emotional, spiritual, and psychological damage. And how do we deal with this? We deal with it head on through prayer, fasting, and a deliberate renewing of the mind, which means recognizing that a change has to take place from within our mind, body, and soul to fight this thing we call the flesh. Because the goal of the enemy is for our flesh to seek pleasures within his European Gentile snake system. Then we can begin to expose the evil Gentile snake system for what it is and take control of our future. Regarding access to technological advances that these snakes use against us, we are to use them for the benefit of our people, the kingdom of Sonina Nini, because this good news must continue to go out to the four corners of the earth until our rock, who is Sonina Nini, brings this snake kingdom to an end according to the Bantu scrolls. Hallelujah.
Brother Natani, I want to thank you for sharing your wisdom straight from the throne of Sonini Nanini.
Sister Leah, thank you for having me. And it's been a pleasure to be here with you to expose these snakes. Expose. Dominate. Secret moves of the ISIS royal snakes. Sneaky, slimy, slippery snakes. Expose. Smoke screen fakes.
Hey, let's join together and remember who we truly are. Sing along with me. Oh, Sonini Nanini, forgive the blind I used to be. I couldn't see the royal blood that's flowing inside of me. Sonini Nanini, Sonini Nanini, make us remember. Sonini Nanini, we are royal. Sonini Nanini, Sonini Nanini, make us remember. Hallelujah, we are royals. Oh, Sonini.
my Bantu kings, queens, princes and princesses, as a kingdom of priests, the full original purpose of a Bantu, the root of our character, the foundation of our happiness, and the whole duty for every Bantu man, woman and child is to revere and worship Sunini Nanini. The lyrics to this song speaks of our holy union with Sunini Nanini. The first pillar upon which worship begins is our movement towards a culmination. This movement was first activated by Sunini Nanini when he completed his own movement or labour in the 6-day creation process outlined in Genesis chapter 1. At the conclusion of his own labour, Sunini Nanini exhaled and breathed into the nostrils of the Bantu man, after which he rested on the 7th day. Rest follows labour. The second pillar of worship is rest. When our 5 physical senses are in suspension, it means we have concluded our own movement or labour. It means we have stopped striving, which enables us to attain union with Sunini Nanini. And this brings the act of worship to its completion. Holy ecstasy is the high point of the whole worship experience. When we are experiencing holy ecstasy, we are in a state of contemplative union with Sunini Nanini, in which the bodily senses cease to function. To experience holy ecstasy is to experience Sunini Nanini's rest.
I was born to see your glory. I was born to see your face. I was born to know your beauty. I was born to grow in grace. I was born to live beyond the veil in communion with you. I was born to call you holy. I was born to call you holy. I cry holy, holy, holy to Sunini Nanini. I cry holy, holy, holy unto you.
was born to see your glory. I was born to see your face.
I was born to know your beauty. I was born to grow in grace. I was born to live beyond the veil in communion with you. I was born to call you holy.
I was born to call you holy. I cry holy, holy, holy.
To I cry holy, holy, holy unto you.
So many, not many, so many, not many. I found my way back to your secret place where my ancestors lived and you love and embrace. I will dwell there and find peace with you. I will praise, dance, and sing and talk to you. I was born to show the world all of your glory. I was born to show the world this love story. You gave me, yes, you gave me your spirit to praise and to shout so the world can hear it. You covered me with all of your righteousness. So many Ubuntu, Abantu.
I was born to see your glory. I was born to see your face.
I was born to know your beauty. I was born to grow in grace.
I was born to live beyond the veil in communion with you.
I was born to call you holy.
I was born to call you holy. I cry holy, holy, holy.
I cry holy, holy, holy unto you. My Bantu kings, queens, princes.
Almighty Father, hear my cry tonight.
the day I came to know your name, I felt a shift inside my heart, like a river flowing through my soul. A brand new life about to start. Almighty Father Chineke, you opened up my eyes to see. Every road I walked before was leading me back to thee. I was lost in the darkness, searching for the light. Now I call upon your mercy, guide me through the night. Soul with truth and love. Sometimes the road feels heavy, sometimes the night feels long, but when I whisper your holy name, you give me strength to carry on. They try to silence the truth, but the truth still lives in me, and the truth lives in your power, setting every captive free. Heal the wounded spirit, heal the broken soul. Only you can mend us, only you make whole. Lift the weak and weary, show us where to start. Almighty Father Chineke, Almighty Father Chineke, come and fix this broken heart. Almighty Father Chineke, give me strength to make a start. Through the storm and through the fire, through the trials we must face, Almighty Father Chineke, let me live within your grace. Chineke, Chineke, hear your children calling. Chineke, oh, fix this broken heart. Fix this broken heart.
To my melanated kings and queens scattered all over this earth, we are so ninny, not ninny's chosen children. Yes, ha, that's our worth. We are melanated royals, we rule next. Open up your eyes. The Ancient of Days, the Most High promise. Come on, let's rise.
Africa, only land do not stay down, but rise, 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 rise. Take notes, Kisa, Africa, only land do not stay down, but rise, 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 rise.
But first, wake up, open your eyes. Return to your father, so ninny, not ninny.
Most high.
Open up your eyes and you will see the enemy right there against
you and me.
Africa, holy land, Africa, the first.
Black man.
History told these lies, so ninny, not ninny, so ninny, not ninny.
We rise. Take notes, Kisa, Africa, only land do not stay down. So Nini's chosen, that's our worth.
So Nini's chosen, that's our worth. Melanin, superpower. African kingdoms, we empower. African kingdoms, we made while you were dwelling in your caves. Neanderthal man, club in hand. Flintstones, yabba dabba doo, bam bam. Neanderthal man, club in hand. Flintstones, yabba dabba doo, bam bam.
Take notes, Kisa, Africa. Only land will not stay down, but rise, 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 rise. Take notes, Kisa, Africa. Only land will not stay down, but rise, 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 rise.
You write us down in history with bitter, twisted lies. So Nini, na Nini, so Nini, melanin, we rise. You write us down in history with bitter, twisted lies. So Nini, na Nini, so Nini, melanin, we rise.
Africa will not stay down, but rise, rise. Africa will not stay down, but rise, rise. They blow. Africa will not stay down, but rise, they blow. Africa will not stay down, but rise. They blow. Africa will not stay down, but rise, rise. They blow. Africa will not stay down, but rise. We rise. Mighty one, oh.
Elina Mandla, oh.
Elina Mandla, oh.
You are the light I see.
You are the air I breathe.
Mighty one,
You are all I need.
mighty one.
You give strength when I am weak. In the chaos you can make peace. In darkness you can make the blind see. You can shake the earth and still the sea. You can make captive and you can make free. Yeah, yeah. You protect us in this system of Cain. Yes, in the good time I'ma praise your name. Yes, in the bad times I'ma do the same.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela,
Ndala wemika. Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela,
Ndala wemika. Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela,
Ndala wemika.
yeah. You the reason why there's food on my table. You the reason why I've been increased in this earth. Yes, I'm grateful. Cause this enmity has not stopped between Cain and Abel. They stole us from Africa, the holy land that you promised. Our grand created plots, so we will never come to you again. Sold us, we were Gentiles and savages. When Europeans used and abused us, gave us Jews and confused us, baptized us into demonic religions and demonic traditions. Yeah, times and days, these devils mix them. They dare say you're not real when we see in the scrolls is written, and your creation is still living.
Hallelujah.
Oh, son, you got the people rejoicing because we see you extracting these Bibles poison, crushing the idols we once idolized. Oh, mighty one prophesizes. We cancel the rules, that unclean spirit that divides. We cancel and ask for forgiveness for when we got baptized. Oh, right back to you in Jerusalem. Oh, stir our spirits like times of old. When it was your word we followed and showed. Before boys were like harlots being sold. Before the nation of Cain came, who does not respect young or old. Power continue to shake, breathe, and wrap your people's dry bones. Just in new armor, please adore. No, our weapons are not carnal, but are spiritual. You are a strong fortress. You are a strong tower. Not by might, not by power, but by your spirit we surrender.
are the light I see. You are the air I breathe. Mighty one. You are all I need. Mighty one. You give strength when I am weak. Mighty one. In the chaos you can make peace.
In darkness you can make a blind see. You can shake the earth and
Still the sea.
you can make captive and you can make free. Now you are destroying the system of pain.
Mighty one.
So in a good time I'ma praise your name. Hey, yes, in the bad times I'ma do the same. Oh, make way for the ancient of days. Menzela ingela umdala wemifo.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela ingela umdala wemifo.
Oh, make way for the ancient of
So
days.
digi no digi, oh, 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 oh.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Tatanzambile, oh.
Umdala wemifo.
Crush the kingdom of darkness, let your kingdom come. Let songs of redemption be heard in the song. Let there be singing for the old and young. Let all the Kobe have your name placed back on their tongue. Let young children play with the mighty lion. Let us seed off a tree that can produce a lily namanda. 12 different kinds of fruit. Let the old run and jump as in the days of you. Let all our Kobe for eternity dwell with you. Crush the kingdom of darkness, let your kingdom come.
Let songs of redemption be heard in song.
Let there be Selma for the old and young.
Let all the Kobe
Have your name placed back on their tongue. Let young children play with the mighty lion.
let us eat off the tree.
That produced 12 different kinds of food. Let the old run and jump as in the days of youth. Oh, let all that Kobe for eternity dwell with you. Yes, God.
Make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela umdala wemila.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela umdala wemila.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela umdala wemila.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Menzela indela umdala wemila.
Oh, make way for the ancient of days.
Yes, Pahuma ukukela mazakilile. Lazie.
Yes, you are. Let the living water flow.
And in you. Oh, make way.
For the ancient of days.
Elina Manda, Elina Manda, Elina Manda,
Elina Manda.
Elina Manda. Oh.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Jerusalem, holy city, in the kingdom of Judah, Africa. We know the names, we know our land. Every path is waking now. Jerusalem, you carry the fire. Old stone shining in the sun. Africa, the holy land. It is there it all begun. Hear the children call, hear the elders sing. From the desert dust to the mountain rings. Every road leads home, every wound can heal. What was hidden in the ground, now we know it's real. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, we are coming home. Jerusalem, Jerusalem. From the market gate to the river bend, from the taxi line to the churchyard lane, we carry names like burning lamps. We carry songs inside our veins. The old ones pointed to the dawn, the young ones dance through every door. When the whole land lifts its voice, you can hear forever roar. Hear the tune, you'll be Alvin, through the desert, through the merlin. Every roll is home, what was hidden in the ground. Now we know it's real. Jerusalem, 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 we are coming home. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Africa, our throne. Johannesburg is Jerusalem, we will not forget. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, it all begun. No fear can hold the morning, no night can keep the flame. The land remembers our footsteps and answers every name. No fear can hold me now, no night can keep the light. The Jordan rises in our land, in its rightful place. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, we are coming home. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Africa, our throne. Johannesburg is Jerusalem, we will not forget. Jerusalem, Jerusalem, it all begun.
Six, six, six. 666. A system of rule used by the nations. Now is the time of the revelation. Here is the wisdom and understanding to those who can. The number of the beast is the number of a man. In Jasher chapter 2 and verse 27, Cain was killed by his grandchildren. So Nini put a mark on his forehead like a bullseye. He looked like an animal, but in fact he was not. He looked like a beast, which is why he died by multiple shots. 666, a system of rule used by the nations. Now is the time of the revelation. Here is the wisdom and the understanding to those who can. The number of the beast is the number of a man. Lucifer fathered Cain the beast. They carry the same number, using the numerical value for each letter of the English alphabet. L is 12 plus U is 21 plus C is 3 plus I is 9 plus F is 6 plus E is 5 plus R is 18. Totaling 74. Multiply 74 by 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. 6, 6, 6. A system of rule used by the nations. Now is the time of the revelation. Here is the wisdom and the understanding to those who can. The number of the beast is the number of a man. Since Cain is the beast and Lucifer's spawn, let's use the same numerical value system to add the letters of these two words. C is 3 plus A is 1 plus I is 9 plus N is 14 plus B is 2 plus E is 5 plus A is 1 plus S is 19 plus T is 20. Totaling 74. Multiply 74 by 9 and you will get 666. 666. A system of rule. Use the nations. Now is the time of the revelation. Here is the wisdom and understanding to those who can.
of the beast is the number of a man. It is no coincidence that when you take the word Jesus, using the numerical value of the English alphabet, for each letter, you will get 74 by adding the value of each letter together. Yeah. Your J is 10 plus E is 5 plus S is 19 plus U is 21 plus S is 19, totaling 74. Multiply 74 by 9 and you will get 666. The mark of Cain is the mark of the beast, and his mark is 666. The image of Jesus, worship worldwide, is the image of the beast. Whenever you worship Jesus, you worship Cain and Lucifer too. 666. A system of rule used by the nation. Now is the time of the revelation. Here is the wisdom and understanding to those who can. The number of the beast is the number of a man. The number of the beast is the number of a man. And the name of the man is Cain. 666 is the number of his name. Lucifer, Jesus, Cain, the beast are all one and the same. And 666 is the number of their name. The number of the beast is the number of a man. And the name of the man is Cain. And 666 is the number of their names. Lucifer, Jesus, Cain, the beast are all one and the same. And 666 is the number of their names. Lucifer, Jesus, Cain, the beast are all one and the same. And 666 is the number of their names.
Babylon's falling. Babylon's falling down. Titan zombies calling. Don't you know that his people are his crown? How Bantu is his crown? How you gonna explain all the bloodshed? How you gonna explain all the lies? How you gonna explain the generational pain that you caused by changing the times? How you gonna explain all the war? How you gonna explain all the crime? How you gonna claim you the land of the free? You depend on slaves to survive. How you gonna explain all the children took their innocence, took their lives? How you gonna explain all the evil done in the eyes of the Most High? Babylon's falling. Babylon's falling down. Sunning is calling. Don't you know that his people are his crown? Bantu is his crown. How you gonna explain all the bloodshed? How you gonna explain all the lies? How you gonna explain the generational pain that you caused by changing the times? How you gonna explain all the war? How you gonna explain all the crime? How you gonna claim you the land of the free? You depend on slaves to survive. How you gonna explain all the children took their innocence, took their lives? How you gonna explain all the evil done in the eyes of the Most High? You cannot prepare for the flame. It's redemption time. It's redemption time. It's redemption time. It's redemption time.
Thanks Sunini Nanini for breaking down every obstacle in the path to the redemption of his people. And we joined the prophets that said, therefore the redeemed of Sunini Nanini shall return and come with singing unto Zion. That's what they said in the Bible. But we know it's Jerusalem. Msindisi.
In paradise, 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 in paradise. Ingefuna ukuya Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Ingefuna ukuya Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Yeah, I wanna go to paradise, where the roads gold and the weather's nice, where the Salem ain't on fight, no moon or sun, cause you be the light, the way truth and light. So many na nene, Tata is on me, mighty one of a Kobe. Out New Egypt, you gon' lead us. You the one to redeem us. You love us but don't need us. False doctrine, you gon' free us. Yeah. I can hear the shaking of the bones. All cause the one on the throne. A Kobe, yeah, we go home. So then please take us home. Eat paradise, eat paradise, yeah. Eat paradise, eat paradise, eat paradise, eat paradise, eat paradise, eat paradise. Ingefuna ukuya Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Ingefuna ukuya Jerusalem, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. Yeah.
Okay. Greetings tonight once more in the precious name of our Father, Almighty Suninina Nini Samandla. He is the mighty one of Abraham, he is the mighty one of Isaka, and he is the mighty one of Akobi. Welcome tonight to the show where we study the scriptures, and remember the Bible is Black history. So if your ancestors were scattered via the transatlantic slave trade or the Mohammedan Arabic Islamic slave trade, then you and I are the biological descendants of the people who call in the Bible Abraham, Isaka, and Akobi. Welcome tonight if you're joining us from the Pacific Islands, Australia, New Zealand, or from the troubled Arab, Asian, and European lands. You're welcome here tonight. If you're joining us from the Caribbean islands, North and South America, or even Antarctica, you are also welcome here tonight. But if you're joining us from the most precious real estate on earth, the Holy Land, Al-Kebulan, Azania, the Promised Land, the land of Canaan, Sub Saharan Africa, welcome here tonight. Welcome to the new series, Africa is the Holy Land, and tonight's installment, Msindisi sentence by the ICJ, or the International Court of Jesus. The International Court of Jesus. Hallelujah. All praises. So you know that Msindisi is the one on trial, not Jesus. This is the International Court of the Children of Jesus. And so tonight, as we continue to expose the elephant in the room, as we continue to dismantle the kingdom of darkness, the Gentile kingdom that ruled this world for so long, as we continue to expose the death of the final European empire, America, we give thanks and praise to Almighty Suninina, that very soon this empire will be no more. The empire that participated in the transatlantic slave trade, the empire that facilitated or was used as a part of the European empires to bring death and suffering to our people. This empire represents the last of Europe's notorious activity on the earth. Nini is dismantling the Gentile kingdom. And the Gentile kingdom, when it rebranded, it used Jesus and the cross. The logo, the emblem, as they sing, the emblem of suffering and shame. You see, the murdered man, as we will see tonight, the black man that was murdered in South Africa at the hands of the Romans, the Greeks, and the children of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites, represented a Bantu. I remember Pontius Pilate, the Roman governor, sitting in the land of Judah and Jerusalem, said, "Are you the king of the Jews? Why you don't want to answer me? Do you know I have power to set you free, or power to kill you?" This is the power wielded by Gentile empires and Gentile court systems, the ones that set up to try black people at home. And it's good to see some black nations now stepping away from the International Court of Justice and the International Court of ICC. All of these kangaroo courts that have been set up to stand in the path to judge and to make decisions about Bantu. Tonight, Msindisi, as the poster says, sentenced by the children of Jesus, according to the rules of the children of Jesus, which is not justice. It's a court of injustice. Last night we noted again that they were looking for false witnesses. They don't want no true ones. They only want the false ones. Hallelujah. I want to share with you a few things tonight as we continue in our study of the words of our Father, Almighty Sunini Nanini. So if you've got your pencil and papers ready to make some notes, remember, as much as light in you, try to download these videos. Msindisi is sentenced. He is arrested. He is tried by the establishment. And now he's being sentenced by the establishment, the International Court of Jesus Christ. The court headed by the children of the European nations, the Gentile. Could have been said the International Court of Gentiles. Same thing. But I did this to make sure you understand that Jesus was not the one on trial. He never existed. But his children, European nations, who created the concept of Jesus, were sitting in judgment against this black man that was challenging them for being in the very holy land, Sub Saharan Africa. And these Gentiles, like they do today, and so you get an example that they still sit today on 86% of the land in the kingdom of Judah and Jerusalem. And then there will be those that were asking us, oh, what is the evidence that the Romans were there? I ask you today, what is the evidence that the Gentiles are there? And the evidence is that they occupy today in the kingdom of Judah and Jerusalem 86% of the land. So are they there? Is it the first time they were there? No, in 1884. In 1652, the Boers were there. They know this land. The only people that don't understand the history and the nature of this land is the Bantu. They're fighting, they're doing tribalism among themselves. One father's children, the children of a Kobe. Europeans have divided them into 12 tribes so they can manage them. And boy, they're doing a good job. The day is coming in the book of Ezekiel chapter 37 when there will be no more tribalism. You will not be divided. The two sticks will be one. And Sunini Nanini is the one bringing this about. That was part of the mission of Msindisi. He came into the divided kingdom of Judah and Jerusalem up south and the 10 northern kingdoms stretching from Kenya in the east to Senegambia in the west. That is where he was born into. And his purpose was to bring back the children to the Father, to turn the hearts of the children to the Father. And the Gentiles, upon noticing this, realized that they needed to stop it. Because Msindisi was filling up the whole space with this understanding that the time is now to unite. We're doing the same thing tonight. We're filling up the space with the need for a Bantu to unite. It's not new. And European nations, Gentile nations, are counting on the disunity. They're counting on the infighting. They're counting on the division. They're counting on the Ruach to sustain that division. They're counting on the religions to keep that division going. I hope we become wise. I hope we take note of what Ibrahim is saying in the Sahel. The religion must serve us. We're not going to be servants of any religion. We're not servants of Jesus. The only one we serve is Sunini Nanini, the creator of heaven and earth. And that's not Jesus. Jesus is the white boy, the figment of the imaginations of the Romans, a picture painted by Michelangelo that never left the canvas on which he was painted on. He stayed there. He's still there. And so the Gentiles skillfully murdered a black man and told the world it was a white man. What did they gain by doing that? They were able to deceive the world into thinking that they have a morality that is very high, and that they are the rightful leaders of the earth, and that the God that they serve, the white God, sent his white son to be the savior of the world. That is what we inherited. And when we speak in opposition to that, they look at us funny. They want to call us racist for highlighting their racism. Jesus never existed. It's a figment of the imaginations of the Romans. And tonight I asked the system. And the system told me something that I didn't expect it to see. I know I'm teaching this, but something I will point out to you that the system said a little later on. In the Bible, the conspiracy to murder Msindisi was a secret plot led by Jewish religious authorities. Who was leading this charge? Jewish religious authorities. So says the AI, not me. It's involved Judas Iscariot, who they made the scapegoat for what they did. Judas didn't do a murder, they did the murder. And Judas gets blamed for it. And it was executed through the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate. So it was plotted by the Jewish religious leaders, the Sanhedrin, the Jews, the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the chief priests, the high priests. The gospel described how those leaders, they feared losing their social power, just like today, and their religious authority, and the control over the nation. Due to Msindisi's growing popularity, he was spreading this news. It wasn't a good spell. It wasn't a good spell, which you call gospel. He was spreading the news of the kingdom. He was opening the blind eyes. He was unstopping the deaf ears. He was causing the dumb to speak. He was setting at liberty the slaves, the mental slaves, the psychological slaves, and the physical slaves. And they became angry. Do you know that during the transatlantic slave trade, when the other European nations wanted to bring an end to a trade that they couldn't sustain anymore, it was the Sanhedrin, the children of the Sanhedrin, that was arguing for its continuation. You don't get to see those behind the scene. Key leaders and their motives. Key leaders and their motives. I'm going to come back at the end and thank all those who are contributing tonight. Thank you so much for the support. The key leaders and their motive. The Sanhedrin, which is composed of the Jews, the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the chief priests, and the high priest. I want you to note something what the system said. I was teaching you all the time that Caiaphas is Joseph of Arimathea, and he is Flavius Josephus. Josephus is Joseph. The high priest, the high council of the chief priests, scribes, and Pharisees, led by the high priest Joseph Caiaphas. When they put this there, I was laughing because I was telling you all the time by revelation that Caiaphas is Flavius Josephus, the Jewish historian turned Roman historian. And so the system said he was the high priest, and his name was Joseph Caiaphas, the same Flavius Josephus that collected the body of the beast that was created. He collected the body to bury it. He created the body in the beginning, and he collected the body in the end, to end the story. He started the story, and he ended the story, and he's in the middle of the story. It is Flavius Josephus that is sitting at the trial and the sentencing of this black man, Msindisi. And I'm particular to say to you tonight, do not think that Jesus is Msindisi. Jesus is a story crafted by Flavius Josephus and others to hide the story of the person that they really killed. And they lied to us, telling us that they killed Jesus, who never existed. From the beginning of Jesus, we know he wasn't here because he had no real origin, no father and no proper mother, really, because his mother was immaculately conceived by her mother, meaning that there was no father. Mary's mother Anne conceived her in such a way that would have enabled her to conceive Jesus the same way. No father.
Nonsense. But it's the story of Josephus, Joseph Caiaphas, Flavius Josephus, Joseph of Arimathea. So the Sanhedrin was led by him. And he presided over the chief priests, the scribes, the Pharisees, the Sadducees, high priest Joseph Caiaphas, held a secret meeting to plan an arrest away from the crowd to prevent public riot, to arrest Msindisi. And you know the story that Msindisi was arrested in Zimbabwe in the Garden of Gethsemane, which became the Garden of Gethsemane in your Bible. Caiaphas' counsel. Caiaphas argued that it was better for one man to die than for the whole nation to perish under Roman rule. See, Rome gave the children of Israel, the Hebrew Israelites, the Jews, the position to watch Herod and to be the buffer between Rome and Africa, Rome and the Bantu. And if they didn't do what Rome wanted to make sure that Rome stay in power, Rome would have gotten rid of them. So they plotted the murder of Msindisi, the black man that was causing trouble for them. And so it was Joseph Caiaphas, Flavius Josephus, Joseph of Arimathea, presiding over the council by night. He said that it is important that this one man die for the whole nation, than the whole nation perish, making Msindisi's death an official political and religious motive or objective. So they had to cast Msindisi as an insurrectionist politically. In today's days, he might have looked like Julius Malema. Or Patrice, or Thomas, somebody that's breaking the system. That's who Msindisi was. This is not Jesus. Jesus is a white boy. He worked along with his people. That's what he did. He worked along with them. The psychological section of the story. To keep you and I in bondage, mental bondage. Then comes Judas, or Judah, one of Msindisi's disciples, who got blamed for what the Sanhedrin planned. You know, sometimes we are not conscious and we sleepwalk into the trap. Judas was one of them. He saw these people and he got carried away by those people. He was not a faithful follower, and they used him. Like how they use many African leaders against their own people. There will always be a Judah in our midst, seeking to betray, seeking to destroy. But you see, when you become used by Satan, he will destroy you in the end. And that is a message for African leaders. Hear me, Cousin Cyril. If you play the game with these children of Cain, you are nothing to them. They will kill you like a nit. Like a flea, they will mash you. But it's too late for you. And so, they paid for the betrayal. And when Judas realized what he has done, they said he gave them back their money. Guys, they don't want their money anymore. You have done the deed. You have done the deed. And there are particular things that happen with that money. It became known as blood money. Is that familiar to you? When you become an active person in Hollywood, sometimes you get tied up with blood money. Money that requires blood. You're an African leader, and they deposit money into your account. That's the price for your children and your family. They will require it at some point. It's blood money. Hallelujah. But that's Joseph Caiaphas, the system said. Arrest and trial. It was carried out secretly at night in the garden in Zimbabwe, the garden known as Gethsemane. Gets changed to Gethsemane. Guided, they say, by Judas. But the Sanhedrin were the driving force. The Jewish religious leaders, they came after this black man. Kind of what it looked like when Julius Malema was sentenced to 5 years for shooting a gun in the air. And there were those that didn't shoot the gun in the air. They shot the gun at black people. I remember in the Congo when one bullet was used to kill many black people because they weren't worthy of a bullet each. This was under the reign of King Leopold of the Belgium. And this should have caused the whole of South Africa, so-called aka Kingdom of Judah and Jerusalem, to be on the streets demonstrating. No, they all sit quietly. When Abraham is taking back his country from the hands of France, and all African countries should be in hand doing the same thing. No, they're staying quietly because they think that they're not troubled. When our ancestors were arrested in West Africa and put on slave ships, they thought that that would have been the end of it, and they would have been safe. But the colonizer cannot be satisfied. It's like an alcoholic or a drug person needing a constant fix. And the earlier we recognize it, do not try to appease the wicked. Let the wicked be wicked. Hear my words tonight. Let the wicked stay wicked. And let the righteous stay righteous. Hallelujah. So they plotted the arrest in the Garden of Gethsemane in Zimbabwe, and they arrested Msindisi. And then they begin a religious trial before a people that is lawless, a murderous people, the children of Cain. So now they take up possession of the Bantu scrolls and begin to behave as though the book is concerning them and the scrolls relating to them. And then they use the very law that was intended to free a Bantu to enslave and to try a Bantu. You saw them doing it during the time of Msindisi when they brought the woman caught in the act of adultery, and only she alone was brought to them for Msindisi. Where was the man that she was committing the adultery with? They twist the law for their purpose, and so they had the trial. Msindisi was brought before the former high priest, Anas, who is the father-in-law of Caiaphas, and the current high priest, Joseph Caiaphas, where the council accused him of blasphemy for claiming to be the Son of God. I thought that's not what they want Jesus to be, that he's the Son of God. But Msindisi is the one accused. How could a black man be the Son of God? That's his crime. How can black people be the children? How can they be the chosen people? The Jews were trying him. The Jewish religious leaders. Because he said that Samandla is his father. See, this is not a Jesus story. Because the Jewish council lacked the legal authority under Roman occupation to execute capital punishment, they sent Msindisi to Rome, to the Roman governor, Pontius Pilate, who was governor of Judea, the south side of the kingdom of Jerusalem, the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape. Sorry, the Western Cape and the Northern Cape. He went to Pontius Pilate to be tried. This is all happening in South Africa. This is not your Jesus story. Your Jesus story is in the Levant. I'm telling you the story in the Bible. So they sent Msindisi to the Roman governor Pontius Pilate, shifting the charge to a political threat against Caesar. First, he's claiming, a black man is claiming to be the son of God. It is the book of 1 John that says, now are we the sons of Samandla. But because of how we look, the world is not supposed to see us like that. The world is now waking up to this reality today that we are the chosen people. Msindisi was making the claim back then. And he was making the claim because he was in his land. He was among his people. But Rome and Europeans couldn't take the fact that we are the chosen people. They needed to twist the story. Hence the story of white Jesus. It's twisting the black story and changing the location of the black story from South Africa to the Levant. And so they shifted the charge from a religious charge to a political one, saying that he is against Caesar. What do we care about Caesar? What do we care about Roman rule? But they needed the curry favor of the Romans. So he comes to Pontius Pilate. We're going to read a few of that in a bit. The execution, the theology behind the execution. Crucifixion. Pilate authorized the execution despite finding no clear fault. Execution of innocence. This is the children of Cain. They still do it today. They call right wrong and wrong right. Execution despite finding no clear fault. And Roman soldiers carried out the execution eventually. They worked together. The theological meaning that Christian doctrine teaches that while human actors conspired out of malice, greed, and fear, the death of Msindisi was ultimately part of God's plan. They say that Samandla was a murderer. He wanted his son to be murdered. You see the nature of Gentile thinking, that Samandla wanted his son to die. That's why he put him in the hands of the Romans and the Hebrew Israelites. It was his deliberate plan. That Samandla's deliberate plan was to kill his son. Which of you, having a son, will deliberately want to kill your son unless you're mad or you're evil? But this is what was presented to us. This became the backbone and the foundation of Christianity. That God is a killer. He desired the death of his son so badly that he allowed him to come into the space of the children of Cain, the murderers. When they murdered Msindisi. And then they wrote the story of Jesus being crucified for the sins of the world. And that's what you believed. That's what we believed. But let's look a little bit at the trial of Msindisi. The sentencing of Msindisi. Well, I began to read that story in the book of Matthew, the Gospel according to Matthew. And they said here in verse number 1, and when the morning was come, all the chief priests and the elders of the people took counsel against Msindisi to put him to death. This was not white Jesus. This is the Sanhedrin, white Europeans. They're not killing white Jesus. No, they're killing black Msindisi to put him to death. And when they had bound him, they led him away and delivered him to Pontius Pilate, the governor. Then Judas, which had betrayed him, when he saw was condemned, repented himself and brought again the 30 pieces of silver or the money that he was bribed with to hand over Msindisi to the chief priests and elders. He said, I have sinned in that I have betrayed, look at the words, innocent blood. What is the teachings of Msindisi? The teachings of Msindisi said in Matthew chapter 23, verse number 35, he says, that upon you, speaking to the children of Cain, the serpent seed, that upon you will come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth, innocent blood. And to this day, the children of Cain, they like innocent blood. That's why they murder children. They kidnap them. And they watch them suffer. They rape them. And you're going to see some of these presidents, like I've said before, and it happened, where they're going to lose their minds in office. In office. Pedophiles. Ruling the world. Pedophile presidents. And kings ruling this world. He said, betrayed innocent blood, and he was now trying to return the blood money. And he cast down the pieces of silver in the temple. Now, the children of the synagogue have now taken over the temple. And I always repeat this because the first temple was noted to be in Cape Town in 1841 or 1941? I'll double check again. I did a show on that. But now they're in the temple. They're by the treasury in the temple. They're collecting monies. And he cast down the pieces of silver in the temple. Now what is he casting down? Pieces of silver. You know that he's not in the Levant. If he's casting silver down, he's not in the Levant. There ain't no silver in the Levant. None. He is in the Holy Land, Sub Saharan Africa. 30 pieces of silver. They threw it in the temple. And he departed and went and hung himself. Actually, I think that they did it. They said, before you go talking more than you should be talking, they hung him. Just like they hung our ancestors. He was lynched. Just like how they lynched Msindisi after. But you needed to believe a story about a white boy named Jesus that was nailed to the cross, that you began singing, he was nailed to the cross for me. Nonsense. That's what they wanted you to believe. They lynched him. The same way they've been doing our ancestors. And the chief priest took the silver pieces. Now remember, silver pieces, they're in Africa. And said, it is not lawful. These are religious hypocrites. They're murdering people and thinking about lawfulness. Their very act, their very thoughts are unlawful. It is not lawful to put them into the treasury. They don't want to take the blood money because it is the price of blood. This is a bloody religion. Everything about Christianity is blood. And they took counsel and bought with them the potter's field to bury strangers. And wherefore the field was called the field of blood. Blood, blood, blood. Innocent blood, the price of blood, the field of blood. You know we're dealing with the children of Cain, the murderers of Abel. Then was fulfilled that which was spoken by the prophet Jeremy, saying, they took 30 pieces of silver, the price of him that was valued, whom they of the children of Israel did value. And give, verse 10, and give for the potter's field as the Lord appointed. Verse 9. The words here quoted are not found in Jeremiah. I was just told to go and check that verse live with you here now. So I can't be writing that. Sunni is good to us. That verse, and like I said to you, whenever you see them citing something in the Old Testament, go look for it. I just did the same thing I tell you must do. And I'm going there with you live to see that Matthew chapter 27, verse 9, that states that. Let me read what it states. Then was fulfilled that which was spoken by the prophet Jeremy. We know him. The prophet Jeremy saying, and they took 30 pieces of silver, the price of him that was valued, whom they of the children of Israel did value. Lies. Jeremy. The words here quoted are not found in Jeremiah, but in Zechariah. And a variety of conjecture have been formed in order to reconcile this discrepancy. This is what the rabbis were doing, and the scribes. They were twisting the scriptures. So you didn't get only that. It was not just only to murder a black man and say he was a white boy. No, they're twisting the scriptures and then naming places, and it's not there. But let's move on. I thought that might have been interesting. Verse number 11 says, and Msindisi stood before the governor, and the governor asked him, saying, art thou the king of Jews? Are you the king of Jews? Msindisi was not the king of Jews. That's why I said to you, it's wrong to call yourself a Hebrew Israelite or a Jew. It's wrong. Msindisi was not born king of the Jews, and he was not the king of Jews. He's Bantu. And a Bantu is not a Jew. He is not a Hebrew. He is not an Israelite. And Msindisi said unto them, thou sayest. That's what you say. I have nothing to say to you. You are saying that. And when he was accused of the chief priests and elders, he answered nothing. There's no reason to answer them. They've already made up their mind on what they're going to do. Then said Pilate unto him, hearest thou not how many things they witness against thee? And he answered him to never a word, inasmuch, let me get that verse up better, inasmuch that the governor marveled greatly. Msindisi had nothing to say. If he had to answer, he would say, do I look like a Jew? Do I look like a member of the Sanhedrin? Do I look like an Eastern European? His silence spoke. because he didn't need to speak. His physical features and appearance spoke. He was not white. Why are you asking me if I'm king of the Jews? Is that a question that I need to be answering? If that's how you feel, that's your word, that's what you think. He answered him to never a word, insomuch that the governor marveled. Now at the feast, the governor was one to release unto the people a prisoner, whom they would. And they had then a notable prisoner called Barabbas. Some people say he's Barabbas Jesus. Therefore, when they were gathered together, Pilate said unto them, whom would you that I release unto you, Barabbas or Jesus? But Barabbas is Jesus. For he knew that for envy they had delivered up him. And when he was set down on the judgment seat, his wife sent unto him, saying, have thou nothing to do with that just man? His wife was advising him, don't get involved with that man, that black man there, Msindisi. Don't get involved. He's just. For I have suffered many things this day. Just roll the verse of verse 19. This day in a dream because of him. I saw him in one of my dreams. But the chief priests and elders persuaded the multitude that they should ask for Barabbas. Say, give us a murderer. Give us a liar. Give us a thief. That's what the children of Israel were asking. That's why you should not be a child of Israel. And some of you have graduated to the point you're black looking like me and you want to call yourself a rabbi too. Nonsense with you. The governor answered and said unto them, whether of the twain would you that I release unto you? And they said, the Sanhedrin said, give us Barabbas. And they overwhelmed the space with Barabbas. And Pilate said unto them, what shall I do with Msindisi? They all say unto him, murder him, crucify, kill him. And Pilate said unto them, what shall I do with, the next verse. And the governor said, why? What evil had he done? But they cried out the more, saying, kill him. They wanted blood. Blood. That's Cain. Then Pilate said, and Pilate saw that he would prevail nothing, or he can't come against them, but rather a tumult was made, a pact was made. He took water and washed his hands before the multitude, saying, I am innocent of the blood of this just man. Pilate said, there's no reason for me to do it. But we have to work together as a Gentile family. So I'm going to work with you anyhow. So he washed his hands. I think he washed his hands with blood instead of water. They're all birds of the same feather. They flock together. And we saw this happening just recently when the children of Israel went into Iran. And America said, wait for me, I'm coming. Don't do it alone, wait for me, please. I want to do it too. Sunni is watching you. All your wickedness. And the population sits down there. and allow this evil to continue in the earth and think that they're not guilty. You're no different to Pontius Pilate. He is claiming to be innocent, but is in the same breath writing the sentence. And he is the same one that wrote the sentence in Hebrew, the language of the Sanhedrin, the Hebrew Israelite, the Jews. He is the same one that wrote in Latin. He was the same one that wrote in Greek. Those were the three European entities that was present there, used by Lucifer to murder innocents, and still being used today to murder innocents. As we speak tonight, a white pastor is presenting the blueprint on how to finally reconquer and recolonize Africa. And I listened to it. It's chilling. And that's why I told you that these children who claim today that they were not responsible for slavery, I told you, you are your father's child. These are the children. Their ancestors are gone that did this thing. But the children are doing the exact thing. They're calling for the same thing that their ancestors did. The spirit of their ancestors in there. The seed remain in them. They want to control Africa. They want to give them more of Jesus. They said they have not received Jesus properly. We need to give them more of Jesus. Jesus subdues them. Jesus bring orders. He bring white order to black bodies. That's what Jesus is about. That's what the church is about. I can't play this here. I wouldn't. It's abomination. Trump administration, did the Washington Post, 2026, the 22nd of July, 2026, says, Trump administration weighing military options in Mali, officials say. What Trump got to do with Mali? What Trump got to do with Africa? See, I told you, don't let these demons come close. And who's working with them? Islam. The religions were put on the continent for enslavement purposes. Whether it be Christianity from the south or Islam from the north, that is the purpose. And once you begin to move out from the religion, they know that they're finished. So they need to bring the religion back. And Abraham is saying, the religion must serve us. We're not serving the religion. And so they're massing the murderers together. They're massing the murderers together against Abraham. May the fire of Sunini Nanini burn these Gentiles. It's the same family. May the fire of Sunini Nanini, mark today's date, may the fire of Sunini Nanini burn these wicked Gentiles. So this is the headlines. We need to recolonize Africa. We need to give them more of Jesus. They have not received Jesus properly. But you go down the streets in Ghana, go down the streets in the Caribbean countries, go down the street, and every corner you turn is a church of Jesus. Even here today, within a couple, 100 yards or so, there are 3 churches of Jesus. Jesus reigns. We need to leave Jesus with his children. Leave Jesus with his children. Let the children of Jesus worship Jesus. We will worship Sunini Nanini Samandla. And so they murdered Msindisi. There's so much more. They murdered him. Flavius Josephus then writes a story about the murder of Jesus, the life and the murder of Jesus, making sure that he used no name of places that you can connect the story with Africa. So when he sees Gethsemane, he writes Gethsemane. So you don't know where that is. That can be any place you put it. But Sunini's watching. It is redemption time. This is the days of our deliverance. But we must be aware. We must be vigilant. For our adversary, Jesus is our adversary. The children of Jesus are like a roaring lion, seeking whom they may devour. Let us stand fast in the way of Sunini Nanini, Samandla, the only mighty one in Sub Saharan, the only mighty one in the Southern Kingdom. Some of you might know him in your Bantu languages, Tatanzambi in the Congo, Mawari in Zimbabwe in the Shona language, Modimo if you're speaking Setswana, Ulidumari if you're in Yoruba land, Chineke if you are in Igbo land, and many other names you know him by. Your ancestors knew him long before Jesus came on the scene. Let us not leave the mighty one of our ancestors for these Johnny-come-lately fake religions that planted themselves on the continent for this time in which we live, for the deception of a Bantu. We will not be deceived anymore. We bind Jesus. We bind Jesus and we bind Satan with the same cord. We bind the children of Cain. We bind the seed of Lucifer in the name of Sunini Nanini Samandla. We gather the tear for the fire. I want to thank everyone for coming in the chat room tonight. May the Most High Almighty Sunini Nanini Samandla, the mighty one of Abraham, the mighty one of Issachar, and the mighty one of Akobi, may he continue to watch over us as we continue to experience his glorious redemption. Thank you and good night. And like I said, I want to come back quickly and just thank those who contributed to the show tonight. Hallelujah. I want to thank you for your 99 pounds. Thank you so much. I'm not going to be able to pronounce your name properly, so I'm not going to butcher it. And also thank you. I can see Abina Scott. I can pick that out. Thank you for your $20 super sticker. And also just in there, Brother Mayo, thank you also for your 11 euros. Thank you so much for supporting what we do here at Black Re-Education TV. And with that being said, I want to thank everyone for being here in the chat every night, and those who are listening to the show who listen to it live and they will listen to it after it's completed. In the words of Sister Talia and His Excellency Captain Ibrahim, President of Burkina Faso and President of the Sahel and the King of Africa, we will continue to dismantle this wicked system in a manner that it cannot be constituted again.
Political politician never fit to save us. Poverty all I see, but God no go shame us. People will get the power, still use and play us. Why them up put us in chaos? I never tell you, say you never feel my pains. What is the essence of we hustle every day? I see we facing all these political problems. Why they don't put us in silence? Africa, Africa, Africa. Africa. I didn't look.
playbook. I did they look, I did they look. Understand that dirty enemy playbook. Rat-a-tat-tat, snake, fallen angel, fake, wheels on the bus go round and round. Free Africa from spell bounds. Egypt, Babylon, African kingdoms, Google Maps. You're a demon, Romans lie, Zimbabwe. So need the truth and the way. Africa. I did they look. Understand that dirty enemy playbook. I did they look. Understand that dirty enemy playbook.
Africa, what do you see?
I see that dirty enemy fiending on me.
Africa, what do you hear?
Diamond, gold, oil digging everywhere. Blood vipers suck on the land. African leaders, money in the hand. African reparations due. Big payback is coming to you. Africa. I did they look. Understand that dirty enemy playbook. I did they look. Understand that dirty enemy playbook.
Politician no go fit to save us. Poverty all I see, but God no go shame us. People will get the power, still they use and play us. Why them up put us in chaos? And even if I tell you, say you never feel my pains. What is the essence of we hustle every day? I see we facing all these political problems. Why they do put us in silence?
Africa, congregate. Africa, assimilate. Africa, infiltrate. Africa, dominate. You dirty enemy, that's your way. It's in your triple 6 DNA. You dirty enemy, that's your way. It's in your triple 6 DNA.